Welcome back to Wager Talk TV. I'm Ross Benjamin of WagerTalk.com. It's Monday, June 16th, and I hope everybody had a great weekend. And for you fathers out there, I hope you had a very enjoyable Father's Day. I am going to be covering Game 5 of the NBA Finals that's currently tied at 2-2 between the Indiana Pacers and Oklahoma City Thunder. The series shifts back to Oklahoma City tonight. Opening tip is slated for 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I got two winning picks in this game for you, and the analysis on exactly why I like those picks. Stay tuned for that coming up very shortly, folks. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please take a second to do so. It's absolutely free. Hit that subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner of your page, and then click on the alert notification bell for Wager Talk TV, and you'll be notified upon any of our great content going up on our great channel. And be kind enough to give me a like, folks. We're 15-7 between the NBA and Major League Baseball free pick videos over our last 11 videos. So I'm trying to make you happy. You can make me happy by just kindly hitting that like button. Not a big ask, folks. And if you don't, that's fine too. I appreciate you viewing. In any event, also, folks, who do you like in this NBA Finals Game 5 tonight on Monday, June the 16th? Interested in hearing your thoughts in the comment section. And be sure to keep it respectful. Be sure not to be demeaning. And be sure not to get vulgar. And we're trying to create a positive community here. We're going to have different opinions on occasion. So, folks, there's nothing wrong with that as long as we respect one another in that regard. All right. So let's get to the meat and potatoes. Like I said, I have two picks, and I'm going to be real short and brief on both because this is one of those games where simplification is the best way to handicap it from the data and the stats and everything I'm looking at in the series as a whole. Oklahoma City has played 11 playoff home games this year, and they've been up by an average of 12.4 points per game at the half. I should say they've outscored their opponents by 12.4 points per game during the first two quarters of those 11 home playoff games. They had two home playoff games against Indiana, obviously in game one and game two, and they outscored the Pacers by an average of 15 points per game at the half in those two contests. Oklahoma City is a 6-point first half point spread favorite in this game, and that's really crucial to me because those of you who've been following me for a while know I take a good, long, hard look at this when it comes to first half point spreads and totals, especially in the playoffs. And why I say it's crucial, well, Oklahoma City's first half point spread of -6 is 63% of what their point spread is for the game. And those of you who've been following me for a while, you know that I look to find an excuse if it's 51% or better. In this case, it's 63% or better. As a matter of fact, folks, if you look at this opening first half point spread in this game, Oklahoma City opened as a 7.5-point favorite in the first half, and the game opened as Oklahoma City being a 9-point favorite for the entire game. So actually, the opening number was 83% of the game point spread. And boy, oh boy, my antennas go up when I see that. As a result, we've seen some public money bet this down from 7.5 to 6. And you know what? It looks too good to be true to me for Oklahoma City to be bet down to 6, and it's 63% of the point spread for the game. I'm going with Oklahoma City here, -6 in the first half over Indiana. That's Oklahoma City -6 as a first half point spread favorite over the Indiana Pacers. All right, let's look at Indiana's team total for the first half, which is 51.5, which, you know, you look at this and it jumps off the screen at you because you think of this Indiana team. They've been a high-scoring team all season long. They performed well in the NBA playoffs, averaging, I think, 109 points per game in the first two games at Oklahoma City. However, they weren't so good in the first two games at Oklahoma City when it came to first half scoring, as they averaged just 43 points per game at the half in the first two games of this series. They've played, again, Oklahoma City has played 11 home playoff games, like I alluded to earlier. Not only are they dominating by outscoring opponents by better than 12 points in the first half of those 11 home playoff games, but they're also holding those opponents to 46.6 points per game during the first two quarters of those 11 home playoff games. I'm going to go with Indiana under their team total of 51 and a half as a first half bet. Again, Indiana under their team total of 51 and a half in the first half. And also the Oklahoma City Thunder -6 as a first half bet over Indiana as well. There you have it, folks. The two winning NBA Finals picks for uh, Monday, June 16th. Folks, I'm on a run with my NBA playoff premium picks, 12-4 with my last 16, despite losing game four. I still hit 12 of the last 16. My NBA playoff picks, folks, since 2022, 148 and 104, 59%, all documented at wagertalk.com. And also, folks, that 148 and 104, not only 59%, but a net profit of over 128 units during that course of time. And I will have an NBA premium pick up for tonight, Game 5, this NBA Finals between Indiana and Oklahoma City. You can get that right now at wt.buzz/RB. That's wt.buzz/RB. That's my personal link over at wagertalk.com. Don't forget about my Major League Baseball as well. 27 and 16, 63% run. All sports since May the 13th on a 40 and 24 run and up over 38 units. Right now, over the last 30 days at Wager Talk, I'm number 2 on the site when it comes to units earned, and number 1 in win percentage over the last 30 days at 62.7%. So a lot of good things from yours truly, Ross Benjamin, between Major League Baseball and the NBA Finals. And folks, right now we got a site-wide special going on. You need to take advantage of the best way and the most affordable way and the most true indication of how you could do with a quality sports handicapper, not only myself, but the rest of the guys over at Wager Talk TV, is to make a long-term investment. 30 days really isn't a long time, but it gives you a truer indication that if you happen to catch a handicapper on a bad couple days or a bad week, this is more truer value in terms of how well a handicapper does. And right now, 30-day package for just the price of 14 days. What I mean by that, you'll get every pick from yours truly, Ross Benjamin, and everybody else, whoever you choose, for an entire 30 days. And that's at the price of 14 days. 14 days is normally $198, and 30 days is normally $299. We're giving it to you for less than $199. It amounts to $6.63 per day. And I know this is a weird price, but this package right now for a limited time, $198.90. Don't shoot the messenger, but at the end of the day, it's over $100 savings. So take advantage of that offer. Don't forget, let us know who you like in the comments section, whether it be the NBA or Major League Baseball today. And also don't forget to give me a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Wager Talk TV. Until the next time, take care and God bless, folks.